Dude, I'm gonna
Hello?
try to get this account to 4 stars.
Okay.
Just because.
Alright then.
So how are your placements going?
Lost every single one of them. And all of them have been... Oh wait, goddamn. God damn it, I forgot I had it on team chat. They've been going complete and utter shit. I have lost every single one of my matches so far, primarily because the first 3 matches were due to the fact that we had a freaking Hanzo who refused to switch even when the team was freaking doing awful.
Was it the same dude all 3
Nope,
times?
not the same guy. Though I did run into this one player twice in the first 2 games, and they ended up doing pretty well in the beginning in the first match. Then in the second match, they just switched off of tank to DPS, and they ended up sucking. Then in the second match, they just started throwing in the attack phases because nobody wanted to play. Wanted to play sniper.
Select your hero.
That sounds about right.
So yeah, I've lost primarily because idiots in this game still are here.
Dude, I found out that I'm actually pretty kick-ass Reinhardt.
I figured. Didn't you already figure that out like a long time ago?
I did, but I forgot how to play Reinhardt there for a while. And now it's just like, oh, right, this is the thing. Because I've had to play a lot more Reinhardt past few days and stuff.
I wonder if I left anything in my locker here.
It's like, Reinhardt's actually pretty fun when you know what you're doing.
Commences in 30 seconds.
Like the Reinhardt games. Like the mind games, you know? Alright, dude, you're not ready for this. This is gonna be a 5-player win, or not 5, fuck. Words are hard, damn it. They have a Zen, Soldier, Hanzo, Ursa.
They have a Roadhog on point.
Well, if I am, there's like a majority there.
I should probably also mention the fact that this will probably be like the only time I'll ever be able to play Overwatch in a long while. I've been,
It's like internet problems, or?
yes, I haven't had internet in my house for the past month, like 2 months. Like, I've been able to at least get by with things like with mobile data and all that, so I can at least chat with people, and like, use YouTube and all that, but in terms of actually playing, I haven't been able to play at all. Just been living off of really bad like crime shows on TV and single player games.
Dude, Bloodborne is a really good game. You can play single player.
I've been playing it.
I know it because I am playing the fuck out of it.
I've been playing it as well. I haven't been playing the New Game Plus, mostly because I've just been playing other games. Cause
Dude, I'm on New Game Plus Plus at the moment.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of other games. I put in about like almost 80 hours into the Kingdom Hearts. I put in about like 20 hours into Assassin's Creed. about another 20 hours into frickin' Uncharted 4. I already finished that game. Like I've been finishing a lot of games recently, and right now the main one I've been doing is Assassin's Creed 4. I've been addicted to that game non-stop, and I basically am just gonna 100% it in like the span of like the next week or so.
Dude, feel that.
And I'm also gonna start playing Yakuza 6. I got that game for free.
It's always getting games for free. What the hell?
Yeah, I just get lucky. I'm currently trying to get God of War and Dark Souls Remastered and Detroit Become Human. If I can get any one of the games, that'd be golden.
Once more into the breach.
They're awfully aggressive.
I'm definitely hyped for Yakuza 6. That game is basically Japanese taken the video game. I mean, that's the whole point of the story. That's basically it's basically just as if they took the idea of Taken, replaced Liam Neeson with a much younger but yet definitely cooler protagonist. Then that's basically what Yakuza 6 is.
I will fight you, and I will kill you.
What he says is a little bit different from that. He says, if it's for my family, I'll give my life for them. Or something like that.
I have a particular set of skills.
He's a Yakuza. He's a criminal that knows all the shit. Also, it'd be fun to see how the combat in that game is, because I've played Sleeping Dogs, which is basically has a similar idea for combat, and I've enjoyed it.
Surrender to my will.
I've never played Sleeping Dogs before.
It's a great game. It's honestly one of the better. It's been basically like one of the most underrated games of this decade in my. They definitely did a good job with what they were going for, like the open world aspects in China, like the combat and all that. This story could have been a little bit better, in my opinion. So, like, they spent a good majority of the time trying to build up a lot of characters, and then all of them are just dead. They're already making a movie now. I think the movie's gonna come out in like the next few years, like 1 or 2 years.
Nice. Are they putting like a lot of money into it, or is it
right
to
now
be
they're
one of those
filming
like kind of cheaper projects?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like somewhere between like 70 to like $100 million in their budgets, because that's usually what they spend in video game movies. And since this one is more focused on like realism instead of like CGI and all that, probably be cheaper. Because like because it's not like Rampage, which had to spend like $100 million for the monsters.
I don't know like anything about Rampage. It didn't look like it was like gonna be that good of a movie in my opinion.
I saw it. It's a really dumb monster film. It was funny. Like it was fun. I enjoyed it. Like, because I'm a sucker for monster films, and that basically delivered. But I wish there could have been a little bit more like moments where like the monsters actually fought each other. Cause like the game it is based on is that it's humans who due to like a weird accident end up mutating into these giant monsters. Primarily a giant gorilla named George, a werewolf named Ralph, and a giant crocodile named Lizzie. And basically the whole point of the games is that you're supposed to be destroying buildings. Well, the movie didn't really have that. It was like the movie didn't have that. It focused more on just like the bond between the Rock and the gorilla. Which isn't to say that wasn't a bad thing. That was honestly one of the better things of the film.
It's just because I only saw like a couple of ads for it, and like it just from those couple of ads that I saw, it just didn't look very interesting.
Well, it's definitely better
because it was like it was one of those like short ads, you know, where it's just like The Rock is like in the streets, and you know that one that I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I understand.
It just didn't look very good.
Yeah, I understand it.
Not necessarily good, but like it didn't look appealing. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but it's a monster film. People are love those things, so it's definitely making money. Oh, we're talking movies that people are legitimately
this
watching.
Is Anna behind her? She's low. Shit.
Well, we're talking actual we're talking movies that are just people that are actually appealing. Avengers: Infinity War.
I've heard good things about that movie, but it's like I'm not the type of person that like goes out and watches movies and stuff. So
yeah, I went to go see it with my dad. It was something like I was gonna wait for it to come out on DVD, but then it was like my dad was like, yeah, sure, let's go watch it in the movies. It was interesting to say the least. It was definitely a risky thing that they were doing with that film, but it was something that I felt like was necessary if they wanted to continue.
Well, there's a Hanzo on the high ground behind us.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get rid of the Arista ult, so they don't do more damage.
Very hot. I feel great.
It was the movie was fun. It was definitely good. Just like in terms of it being like the best movie, it was definitely the best Avengers movie. Personally, for me, I prefer the Guardians movies over.
That is not okay. He got nanoed right as he hooked me, so he one-shot me, so I couldn't use trance.
Oh. I will say that film definitely had I can pretty much understand why people have been saying that the film pissed them off, that the film made them cry. I can understand all of that.
Didn't they kill off a lot of characters?
Actually, they killed off half of the characters.
I also heard that there were a lot of characters in that film.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. Like in terms of main characters, there's at least like 30. Yeah, they had.
That's a lot of characters.
Well, to be fair, they've had 18 movies to introduce like so many characters.
I know, but it's just like that it just seems like a lot, you know?
I mean, to be fair, it's like they're doing what they can because since they didn't have the rights to X-Men or Fantastic Four, they couldn't have made it. They could have, because if Disney bought Fox, like way before last year, they could have been making all kinds of crazy films. Like Civil War could have been much better, and Infinity War could have been probably like one of the greatest accomplishments in human history, and one of the most expensive ones. Like holy shit, yeah,
it would be pretty fucking expensive to acquire all those rights.
Yeah, I mean they spent $60 billion to buy Fox just so they can have Fantastic Four and X-Men in the Marvel Universe. In terms of how much money they spend, Disney has spent at least around 120 million to buy everything that they own now, and it's making them a lot of money.
Jesus.
Well, when you considering the fact that most of the Marvel right now the Marvel universe, like the Marvel movies, have made Disney around $15 billion. The Star Wars franchise, from the last 3 films alone, has earned them around $4 billion. And not to mention the remakes that they've been making, which is around between $700 to $1 billion each.
5, 4, 3,
yeah. That doesn't take into account how much they spend for paying the actors, because a lot of these actors get paid a lot. Like Iron Man gets paid.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I feel like a lot of those actors are pretty well known. Hanzo, you're so trash, dude.
Yeah, like in terms, I think Robert Downey Jr. is like one of the most paid actors as of right now, because he got paid for.
Yeah, dude, he is like.
I think he's at least been paid like at least $100 million for the 2 Avengers movies from this year and next year.
Yeah, dude. It's,
At least I've actually I've been actually looking up a lot
being
of
an
that
actor, I feel like would be like it would be pretty cool. Like like once you get good at it. But like I couldn't handle that.
stuff. Yeah,
Being around people like that much,
you can be a voice actor. A lot of the times they don't really interact with one another. A lot of the times they're like it depends on really on the role. But most of the times they're just they're all in just like their own separate booths. Unless the studio specifically asks for them to be doing their parts together. Because like with Adventure Time, the studio has each of the actors be in the same booth, and so they're interacting with one another to give like a more realistic expression and all that with interaction.
Yeah. I don't know, being a voice actor would be pretty cool.
It would kill your throat though.
Until you're broke.
Yeah, but like I said, it can kill your throat pretty easily. I've seen.
Yeah.
So I remember the strike they had for the voice actors community in 2017, primarily because most of the actors didn't get paid enough as it is, and the fact is the studios just never really tried to be. How do I say? They never really tried to like help them out. Like I think I remember reading that in the voice actors community, like it was pretty much impossible for any of the voice actors to work during the strike that they had until they came up with a better deal to give them higher pay and actual health coverage and all that in case of their throat.
I mean, it's like that makes sense though. Like you wouldn't want to work if you're if you're not getting paid enough.
Yeah, because right now they're being paid around. I remember reading that they were paid like $90 an hour, and they only worked once or twice a month. And
that
was
seems. Well, I mean, I guess if you're only working.
Like they don't.
Like if you're not working that often, that wouldn't be.
Yeah, but a lot
that
of
wouldn't
people.
Be great.
I remember seeing a lot of people take that like so seriously, saying as if, oh, these people are getting paid like $80 an hour, and they're not being paid enough as it is, because they don't look at the actual stats. They just look at the numbers, saying, oh, this guy makes this much money, and he wants more. Like, can you be any more stupid? I think it would only make sense if it was for say a move companies that are trying to create new franchises, and they're just they're offering new actors small bits of money before they're okay, yeah, you can ask for more. Because I remember reading about how for Star Wars, when they started making the new
oh my god, dude, I am getting bullied.
Same. So I remember reading.
I popped chance to try to save you, and then I got shield bashed and hooked, and I swear I got hit by something else.
Yeah.
Enemies re-engaging.
Well, hello.
Yo, so one of the YouTube channels that I've
hello, mystery.
found just when I was browsing YouTube is the mysterious Mr. Enter, and he kind of he does this series admirable animations, and then another one animated atrocities, and those are very entertaining. Basically just takes a look at animations and stuff, and just kind of picks apart what's wrong, what they did wrong, and kind of praises what they do right. I thought it was very interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand that. In terms of actual animation, I haven't really seen. I've been watching a couple animators. I've seen a guy who does his own impression from one of the characters from Dragon Ball Z. He does his own animations where he puts his character in situations with other known characters from other universe, from other just from any other sort of media, like Avengers, like Marvel, DC, any of that kind of stuff, just like any sort of media, he would animate his character in those situations with said characters, and it would be kind of hilarious because then he would be voicing them. I remember one of his videos, he put his character, I think it was the green guy from Dragon Ball Z, Cell, and he pit him against Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Because there's like a meme online where they have Shaggy going with white hair and calling him Ultra Instinct, saying he's the most powerful being in the universe. And so the whole video was just basically him, Shaggy, just kicking his character's ass, and his character's just asking for mercy. And I was just sitting there like, God damn it.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
But yeah, welcome, Mystery, to the stream. I don't know if I said it. Alright, what are we thinking?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell Judge he's a pleb.
I will prove myself.
Judge, Mystery says you're a pleb.
Wow, dude. That is super accurate.
Oh.
Dude, I might actually play my main account in a little bit, but it's like Overwatch. Just like the past few days, it's been bad. But I don't know why I'm surprised, because it's like this every season. The beginning is just like like you've got like a bunch of like people that like quit the previous season, like like towards the end, and so they're still rusty, getting used to everything again. But it's still annoying, and I don't like it.
I mean, you're telling it to the guy who hasn't played this game in over 2 months, so I can't honestly say anything about them because I'm still rusty, and I'm just winging it at this point.
Yeah.
I will shield you. Armoring you up. Shield hold me. I'm getting
Okay,
good at this.
I took that kill. That's mine.
Group up with me.
I killed this. You killed this. Foxway. I killed this.
Well, at least I'll give them credit for making a character, a healer that actually plays into my style. Junkrat on left.
I just wish that she did more healing.
That I will agree with.
Cause I feel like she doesn't do.
She doesn't really heal unless she's actually attacking. That's the thing that's weird about her. But she can't heal unless you actually press R1 or your.
That's not even just R1. Like as long as like you have to attack somebody for it to start healing.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of the times you just can't.
Surrender to my will.
For Lucio 2K18.
There's a jump right on top.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Routing towards forward barrier. Taking heavy fire. You are advised. Join me.
I got you.
A little extra. Shield taking damage.
My ultimate is ready.
I'll watch out.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Please move behind the back. The more better this now.
Surrender to my will.
This dude.
My barrier can't take
Огонь по готовности.
this.
Damn it. I thought my shield could have survived for at least like a couple more minutes.
I'll show them.
They are taking the objective. Stop them.
Back to the drawing board.
I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah.
Like, 3 minutes in, I've done 5,000 healing.
Dispatch the enemy forces. New defense point. Objective point.
Damn it. Ugh.
Back in the fight. Have some of that. Enemy spotted. Feel better soon.
This is my will.
Let's be careful.
Giving you a little extra.
Get into position.
I'll take care of you.
What? Someone's on point. So,
Just Zarya and Hanzo.
I can do better than that.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Armoring you up.
Oh dude, it's so weird not having to worry about scatter arrow.
yeah.
Get into position.
I'm so used to it. It's like oh shit, Lee, better watch out. Scatter arrows come get you.
Shield holding. My barrier's about to go.
Oh god.
Move back.
Alright, I have my ult.
Surrender to my will.
See?
Now, giving you a little extra.
The fact that she fell to her own death is sad.
I cast this forth.
Alright, I'm not doing too
Really
badly.
should have that happen.
Yeah. Alright, in terms of this, I'm actually doing okay, I guess, as Brigitte.
Behind you.
I definitely just need to work on.
Group up with me. Affirmative.
I definitely just need to work on a few things with her.
Group up here.
It's like this new hero, so you gotta learn, kind of a new playstyle,
I
usually.
mean, to be fair, it's like, because like I think the thing that I have is that she plays similar to like Reinhardt, so it's not like I can't defend myself as much.
She kind of plays like Reinhardt, but
But
Oh,
she has
really?
at least a little bit more offense.
They are taking the objective. Get into position.
And I'm jumped right behind.
Heavy fire. Armoring you up.
This will heal you.
Routing power to forward shield.
Poor team of theirs.
Mess this up. Join me.
The wolf marks his prey.
Farrah on left. At least I'm starting to understand her. I'm starting to understand how her range is.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
60 seconds.
Damn it. Should have used my shield there.
Time to raise my APM. I can do better than that. Giving you a chance.
wow, dude, you
Wow.
can fuck right off.
Wow,
That is not okay.
that was not that was just being a dick.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down. Nervous.
30 seconds remaining.
Get behind me. All systems checked out.
Shield yourselves. Time is running out.
Team up for special attack.
Show them. Take some armor.
Go bottom line.
10 seconds remaining.
Victory is near. Hold fast.
Giving you a little
I'm getting bullied.
Let me patch that up.
Dang it, I thought I could have.
The enemy is laying claim to our objective.
All systems checked out.
Come on, we can't lose this in the last round. In like the last round.
Does it be low?
They just C9 that. Oh my god, what the
This is not
hell?
the end of
Score.
Oh, I just feel bad for them because they didn't even cap the point. That's a sad thing.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'm gonna keep trying,
2
Brigitte.
CPLUL.
Lol. Alright.
I will be your shield. Well, I suppose I'll be patching you up, as usual.
Greetings.
Last
Hello.
minute check. Everyone squared away?
Hey, Super Gamer, welcome.
Holy shit. Haven't heard that name in a while.
Commences in 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised. I haven't heard that name in a while as well.
In Russia, gameplay you.
Just it be low.
Jesus, so many freaking giveaways for this game.
5, 4,
Hello.
3,
Fiskus Privet.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Alright, let's see how we can do here.
Get in there. Enemy turret ahead.
Holy shit, I completely forgot.
Eliminated.
Oh, that was close.
Got me. Take some armor.
Like the Junkrat's low, and he's running from me. Where did he go?
He's right
What
behind.
the hell?
He's behind us on point.
I see him. I see him.
I'm so sorry to our mercy.
Dude, he juked me.
Giving you a little extra.
You know what? I'm gonna be no.
I am taking the objective. Report this position. I claim this objective. Stand with
Objective
me,
A
thank you.
captured. Commence attack on objective
Enemy
B.
turret ahead.
All right.
Enemy turret just blew up.
On his own.
Damn it. Ah, damn it. I was gonna get the kill. I wanted the kill for that.
Still need you.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. You had one job.
Holding. Heroes never die.
What? He's sitting up top, like.
That's not an excuse. I expect you to be going up there and killing him.
Wow. I don't have health. Otherwise I would.
Oh god.
Enemy
Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me.
1 month without Wi-Fi.
I mean, that was totally... I totally meant to do that. That totally wasn't an accident.
This is all part of the learning process.
Technically, it's about a month and a half now, probably soon. Mystery. It's just... So I haven't played this game in about 2 months. I haven't played online like a month.
Shield's taking damage.
Well, I've been playing at least a little bit of Titanfall 2.
My
But I at
ultimate
least don't. I haven't
Did you
lost.
buy any new games?
Discuss previous.
Oh god. I got Yakuza 6 for free.
Not Dark Souls 3.
No place to go.
I have not gotten any as of recently besides that game. Mystery. I just haven't really been able to get any new games besides Yakuza. That was just because I got it for free. Oh, that's an accident. If you're gonna, I had a feeling, if I could have had it Dark Souls free, I would have
My
bought it.
ultimate ready.
I kind of regret not buying it when it was on sale like a few months back.
Riptide ready to
Much
roll.
better. Enemy turret ahead. Shield holding. My barrier's about to go.
Turret destroyed. Enemy turret ahead.
Wow. She can really screw up a freaking character. She can really screw up a character. Just
Yeah,
Discuss previous.
pretty good at that.
Ultimate is ready.
we need somebody to take care of that freaking
Motherfucker.
Jornart.
Graviton surge is ready.
Enemy seen.
I'm just gonna go. Oh, thank you.
Kind of waiting for Zarya to grab.
I'm kind of waiting for something to happen because I
Ready
need.
to roll. Understood.
Because I have nowhere for me to even use my ult. I need somebody to use theirs.
Giving you a little extra.
Like I need you to be just focusing on that turn of there.
Shield's taking
I
damage.
can't. It's just
I'm
like
under fire.
it's not really in a place that I can hit it at all.
If I can.
I'm waiting for Zarya to grab.
Enemy turret ahead.
Fire at will. Heroes never die.
You should sit this one out. Enemy
I legitimately. That was. How did.
Let's get you back in the fight.
How?
Hit me. Those are enemies down. Enemies ready.
Dang it, I'm dead. I'm dead.
This is winnable.
It is winnable, but focus on the turn.
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret
No place to go
eliminated.
but up.
I am taking the objective. Reinforce this position.
Just below.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Everyone,
Juicy below.
Victory.
Thank God. A win. Finally, at least one win.
Play of the game.
Bum twice.
Look at this dude's sensitivity.
Oh no.
Also, I should point out, like, I am very proud of that. I ended with gold healing.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really surprise me because Moira does a fuck ton of healing, but still proud of that.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. But I can at least see that I can definitely see Brigitte being part of my little team that I wanted to use for this season, and if I end up getting lucky and I can play online.
Yeah. Thinking about getting up early tomorrow and then riding over to my parents' house and mowing.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to do it.
I'd have to get up early though, because they've got a lot of land that needs to be mowed.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to do that.
Traveling to Dorado. Prepare to attack. Select your heroes.
Did you just racially profile me? Jesus, Sonic, it's 2018, man. I know, right? My God.
Wait, what? It wasn't even like that. That's not what I meant. Come on, man.
You fucking racist.
Listen, dude.
Wow, did you just assume my gender? Wow.
That's so sad. It's that animator I told you about. The guy who animates his character. The character that he voices, like the character that he kind of imitates from Dragon Ball Z and puts him in other worlds. It was just like a weird parody with Sonic.
This is 2018, motherfuckers. We are progressive.
Attack commences in 30
The one thing I actually am I find amusing as hell. Apparently, there's even shit going on with with people who do voices for like the Dragon Ball Z characters.
Someone's going to put a stop
And just like, how much shit can there already be happening around these people?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Actually, fun fact: one of the voice actors who did Goku in like the old days, actually was in Ed and Eddie.
Really?
He was Rolf, the foreign guy who kept saying "son of a shepherd." So he was the voice. He's also the voice of Goku in the Ocean dub. And all I can think, and now every time I hear him, all I can think of is just, "Now stop it, you son of a shepherd!" I haven't really seen much the dub for Dragon Ball anymore. Why don't we have a Symmetra and a Widowmaker?
Because our team's throwing.
I think I've heard of Ethan Wayne like one time ago, but I don't know where. Oh, he's lucky I didn't. He's lucky I saved his ass. Why couldn't he save my ass?
I tried to save you, but that wasn't happening.
I appreciate that, man. Oh look, finally a Widowmaker.
Bridget, protect me with your tiny shield!
Wow.
Fuck, that Moira was low. Now I'm being abused!
I sexually identify as an attack helicopter.
Oh my god, dude, that's amazing. I threw up my self-destruct, and then you just like as it's going up there, you just see Reaper teleporting. He teleported right into my bomb.
It was like a Benny Hill moment.
Oh, Reaper.
That'd just be like a Tom and Jerry moment, just like you see Tom like one of those old shorts where like Tom would throw a bomb into Jerry's hole, and then he would just circle around and then just leave it behind Tom.
Yeah.
And then Tom would just realize it was like, oh shit. Like, what have I done?
Holy shit, dude, I have 719 health.
My ultimate is charged.
I have 500. an even number for an even 8. The Monkey King deserves even odds.
The payload's under fire.
And at this point, he deserves to use his ult.
I do not want to be here anymore.
Nope, you're staying in here because I'm bringing in the party.
This will protect us.
There you go. Wow.
Better soon.
Or freaking
But like, D.Va's actually really fun.
And Winston still remains as great as ever.
Well, it's like you can take certain liberties whenever you have a D.Va that that you can communicate with, like that actually kind of knows what they're doing, you know. Jesus.
People can't kill these. That was just straight up easy game for us. Holy shit.
See, and the beautiful thing is, like, I can help you fight Reaper, because I can defense matrix you, so you're doing damage, but you can't do jack shit.
Oh yeah. Do you have gold Elam? Because I'm pretty sure I'm
Head damage.
So I'm gonna catch up with you soon. I have silver Elams.
Double
I have taken.
Man, it's so easy to just kill enemies when you have a Brigitte with you. I feel bad for these people.
Honestly, I don't. I'm having a good time.
I'm just saying I feel bad for them in the sense that I just had to deal with this shit like a few hours ago.
Yeah, like it sucks, but at the same time, it's like I'm not trying to think about all those people. Like I'm just here to have a good time.
I mean, for me, I just tend to think of it as it's either them or me who had to suffer, and I'd rather not suffer anymore. Just give me wins. Just give me like 50 wins, and I'm good.
How many Elams do you have?
I have 16. I was like with a 15-player kill streak by that time.
Dude, I have like 23.
I'm gonna.
But I also have gold damage, and we have 3 DPS. So somebody explain to me how that works.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what do I do? Do I go with the Reinhardt? Or do I go double heal? Do I go double heals?
Just go tank, I'll go to second support.
Alright, then I'll just do our team a favor.
Justice.
It's not my preference to see them
Thank you.
but I will see them done.
Thank you.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And dude, I think the last few days I've actually been addicted to Assassin's Creed 4. Like holy shit, I don't know what is it about that game, but I've just been playing it non-stop. Like, the way I can tell I'm addicted to the game is I literally woke up around 9 in the morning, and my first thought was, like, and then when I was about to start watching TV, my first thought was, I just want to go play Assassin's Creed. And then 6 hours later, it was like 6 to 7 hours had passed, and I'm like, oh shit, I should probably take a break.
Yeah, that's how I am with Bloodborne. I like to, like, I don't know how it is for you, but like I like to have like a TV or something going on in the background, and like a YouTube video or something, and I can just sit down and play a game for hours.
Actually, same. That's literally how I spend most of my days whenever I'm not playing online or whatever. I'm just like sitting there with like a single player game, watching like maybe like an anime or something or a movie on my phone, and then I'm just sitting there and playing. Like honestly, I've already put in so much time into Assassin's Creed. I think I've already have like within the last 3 days I put in like 20 hours. And I'm already 50, and I'm not even at, and here's the thing, there's like 13 chapters into the story, I'm only in chapter 6, and I'm already 50% done with the game.
Damn.
Yeah, I've just been doing side quests, just collecting, just getting like the weird thing about it is that because the game focuses on pirates, it makes running around getting the collectibles a lot less smuggling.
Dude, you have Bloodborne, right?
Yeah, I have Bloodborne.
Dude, do you want to 1v1 in Bloodborne?
Are you sure?
Yes?
Well, we'll see how that works. I haven't played Bloodborne in a few days because of my addiction.
I probably didn't need this ult, but it's okay, cause...
We'll see how the 1v1 works. I think, in terms of where I'm at right now, I'm only in...
Thank you.
I've only gotten to the, Eisenberg or whatever, that area where...
Bergenworth?
Yeah, that's around where I'm at now, because I already beat the Shadows of Yharnam boss.
Yeah, dude, Shadows of Yharnam are, once you get past, like, the first playthrough, it's like, the bosses are no joke.
Yeah,
Except for Murgo's Wet Nurse. Murgo's Wet Nurse is still a joke.
I mean, to be fair, it's, honestly, it just really depends, because, like, I've legitimately played Bloodborne, and most of the bosses I've actually beat in my first try. I beat in Father Gascoigne in my first try. I beat in the Cleric Beast in like 2 or 3 tries. I beat in...
Dude, Cleric, like, after, like once you're, like, you've beaten all the bosses at least once, it's like they become so much easier, because, like, you start to, you get their patterns and stuff down.
It depends, really, because
wow, dude, I just got soloed.
Because to be fair, I beat Father Gascoigne by luck. On the New Game Plus, I just kept dying to his, to that spam attack because like in the first playthrough, we didn't spam it as much.
Well, dude, like this playthrough, like New Game Plus, so this is like my 3rd time going through. It took me 2 tries. Because one of the tries, I got him down to like, I want to say it was like 60% health, and then he just like 3-shot me. I was pissed, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I think I had one of those moments, I don't know. It's a little weird, it's a little funny to think, because I actually did most of these bosses on my first try by myself. So I actually tried helping Phantom out when he needed help with, the one Reborn. And the funny thing is, he kept...
Wait, what? You needed help with that?
Yeah. Yeah, him and,
that boss is a joke.
Yeah, Phantom was asking Mojo if he can help him with that, and then they invited me because I was at the time I was around that area as well, and it was like we couldn't kill him in Phantom's world, but then the minute I do it by myself, like I go into my own world and I do it by myself, I kill him on first try. I'm just like, how did we have this much trouble fighting him in Phantom's playthrough?
Well, it's like honestly, what I always do is I stand, like, I keep to the middle, like kind of more towards his abdomen, and I mostly just do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, I've gotten used to you having the Yeti skin on, and we had Winston, so I figured, you switched to Winston, no?
I mean, I didn't switch to Winston because I didn't realize, because I didn't feel like we needed like a tank, a shield tank, and Winston wasn't gonna.
Well, it's like Winston's not even good here.
Yeah, see, that's my point exactly.
They have triple tank. Winston is bad against triple tank.
Yeah, that's why I didn't play him. I knew it was like.
Trying to figure out what
I screwed up that ult so hard. Yeah. It's like a lot of those bosses weren't really that hard. Like even Murgo was Wet Nurse, so actually didn't really have much of an issue with her. The only time I ever had an issue with her was when she did that attack where she kept slicing me. She kept trying to slice me while her clone started teleporting around me, attacking me.
Oh yeah, no, that part always gets a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
But it's like if you have a fast enough weapon, you can just turn around. Like you can, because that boss usually like her clone usually tries to teleport behind you. So if you have a fast enough weapon, you can hit the clone and then get a little extra damage on Murgo.
Yeah. I didn't really have an extra, like a really good weapon that was pretty fast. I still use the Verdict Cane. I'm trying to level up my arcane level. I'm trying to level up my arcane level so I can at least give it the bolt element, and I'm also trying to level up my strength and all that because I also got the Tornatress and I'm trying to level that up. So I think that could be a little bit more useful.
I don't know. I don't like the Tenacious all that much. I don't know why. But Ludwig's Holy Blade, that thing is fucking amazing.
I tried using.
Got some really nice blood gems on it.
Yeah, I tried using that thing. I tried like using like one of those bigger blades. It just never worked out for me.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Why are you? We're so aggressive. What the hell is this? Oh.
I cast this forth.
60 seconds remaining.
Wow. Wow, that was a good combo on their end.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only bosses I haven't beaten, so I still have yet to beat Eberudus and that.
I don't even know how to get to Eberudus.
Oh, you have to get the upper cathedral key. You have to go to you have to go to the,
I have it. I just don't know like where I need to go to get to it.
You know, go to the cathedral ward. You know the door that's open on the right?
Yeah.
The one where you have to go to get like the key to go to the.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you have to go there. You have to climb it instead of go down. You have to climb up the tower into that room. You open it, and that's where you get, and that's how you get into the upper cathedral ward.
No, I know. I already have it unlocked. I just don't know where. Like once I get there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know where to go.
Climb up, I guess. Climb up. Did you deal with that beast that came out of that window?
Yeah.
Go into that area. Like go through the window that the beast came out of, and then just head straight. There should be an elevator there, and that's how you get there.
I don't think you can get through there.
Yeah, you can. That's how I've seen Courtney do it like so many times. Yeah, that's how you get in there. Like, there's an elevator in there, and that's how you get to Brodus. So Brodus is no joke.
Okay, how many more placement games do you have? 2 more. Let's finish up your placements and then let's go 1v1. Alright, Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like
we 1v1 and then we can like co-op a little bit.
Sure, if you want. Let's see what else. Because I know that's how you get to Brodus. Because I know Brodus is a really difficult boss, based on what I've seen from Courtney's streams. Then there's also the Spectre, which in of itself requires a lot more. It's really more complicated to get to that one.
Mm-hmm. See, but like people were telling me that Master Logarius was a difficult boss, and I beat him on like my first try. Like he didn't. Now, granted, that might just be because I have a fuck ton of health.
I have
and all my weapons stuff are really good, but like I don't know, like it didn't seem all that difficult.
Yeah, I can understand why you say that, but I don't know, like a lot of the bosses just didn't really feel too difficult once you at least know them, because Rom wasn't too difficult once I actually started taking it seriously. Yeah. Though here's the funny thing about Rom as well. Mojos and Phantom tried to help me with that boss as well, and we couldn't beat it. And then because I wanted to be a bit of a dick, I went to go fight him by myself, and I beat him.
I will be your shield.
And they were just like, bro, what the hell? You have bullshit luck, Eric.
Wait, which boss was it?
Rom.
Oh, Rom, dude. Okay, but like that one was kicking my ass for the longest time.
It took me like a
like on my like. Well, it's like first 2 playthroughs that I did, Rom was kicking my ass, and then like this one, I
Yeah.
actually found her in the Chalice dungeons before I actually like beat her on like at Bergenworth. So it was like I just like was getting my ass kicked by that ROM, and then I finally beat that one, and then I just went through and beat the one at Bergenworth really easily.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Because it's like she's weak against bolts and blunts,
domain.
I believe.
Yeah.
So I ran in there with with my Ludwig's Holy Blade, put on some bolt paper and just fucking wailed on her. Don't take that out of context, damn it. That sounds bad.
Don't worry.
Wailed
I'm
on the
not
boss,
going
not.
to. Yeah, don't worry.
I'm just saying, like, you know, Dragon King could be lurking. He could still be wanting to make that, you know, that exposed video.
I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah. Oh yeah. To also answer your question.
It's almost through, man. It's almost 2020.
Yeah. And also to answer your question, Mickey Ninja, no, this isn't my main. She's just one of my mains that I wanted to play. I figure might as well, if they're gonna make a character that kind of has a similar play style, somewhat to Reinhardt's, while at the same time also heals, it can't be that bad.
I feel like they don't have the same playstyle though.
Okay, well, I mean in the sense of like they both I had to play it like smart. Like I at least have to utilize my shield, like attacks when I think it's necessary instead of being too aggressive. So I need to work on that a little bit more.
Jesus, never mind.
Damn.
You just fucking turret. It's not even that impressive.
Yeah.
You only got a triple.
Yeah, only a triple. Honestly, it's like
Thought this dude was making a really good play. No, he just killed half their team in a turret. That doesn't count. Come back to me when you get a 6K. Also, I find, like, apparently people don't, like, people don't abbreviate kill like that. See, that's not impressive either.
No, it isn't.
Come back to me when you get a 6K with the Diva Bomb. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Giving you a little extra.
It doesn't seem that fun playing. Oh god.
Oh fuck, dude! I fucked up. Get me the hell out of here.
That's a little too. It's a little too late, man. I couldn't do anything.
I can't believe you've done this.
I was hit with a sword.
I was like, okay, well, it's like their Genji was like by our soldier, so I was trying to get the hell away from there. So I flew to you, and then there was a Zarya, and she had a decent amount of charge, and then so I was trying to get away from that, and then Genji showed up again, and then I got grabbed and hit with the Diva Bomb. So it's just bad.
So I'm gonna switch off of Brigitte because they have a Bastion.
This is not the end of
Probably
the
a good
world.
thing. Otherwise we're gonna get fucking destroyed.
That's what I was gonna do. Cause I went from the daughter to the father. I'm now I went from being the daughter to the...
What are you insinuating?
Nothing. I'm literally just saying...
You didn't go Torb?
Well, because, you know, people just keep making the joke that Reinhardt is basically Brigitte's second father. So I'm just making the reference that I went from being his daughter...
I've never heard that.
No, there's actually some people who legitimately... who will make that into, like, memes.
Fuck you, Genji!
I've seen, like, a couple of fan arts of people who like, make that double dad joke. I think that my favorite one was when Brigitte they're in a dinner table and Brigitte's like, "Hey Dad, can you pass me the salt?" And both Reinhardt and Torbjorn just try to reach for it and just staring at each other with ill intent.
That's actually pretty funny. Who the fuck is up? It's Tracer.
I mean, to be fair, Brigitte as a character is really funny. Her entire training regimen involved giving her food. Oh you're screwed.
Fuck. I don't know where the wall is.
Neither do I. I'm just like I'm trying to make sure I don't do anything stupid.
I swear, dude, my entire life is just references to things. Fuck.
Then you're basically the real life version of Ready Player One.
I heard that was like. Yeah, I heard it was pretty stupid. I see, like I saw like a. I was more so like I kind of listened to it to like a movie review.
Yeah.
And it's just.
Most of what I've heard about it is that the plot is kind of ridiculous, but the pop culture references they make are pretty top notch, even though they kind of had to change it. And that was mostly because the fact that Steven Spielberg didn't want it to make the movie too meta.
Too meta.
It's because in the original book it made a lot of references to his movies, so he wanted to avoid doing that because he felt like it would have been a little bit violent and meta. Hey, the fact that they have Chun-Li, Chucky, the DeLorean, they also have Godzilla in that movie from what I've heard. And I'm just like, okay, I couldn't care less about Tracer and all that being in the film, or Godzilla, sign me up. That reminds me, I gotta make a timer for how long it's for March 22nd, 2019.
Okay, everybody is dying.
Wait, do I even have an alarm for that on my phone?
Helden sterben nicht.
Hey Siri, did I set a reminder for March 22nd, 2019? Ah, goddammit.
60 seconds remaining.
Siri, where is Godzilla 2 coming out?
Okay, I found this on the web for Siri where it's Godzilla 2 coming out.
Ah, goddammit.
Sniper! Fight toe to toe, you coward!
About her. It's not even gonna really matter. I'm pretty sure I did set an alarm for that day.
Just keep your shield up.
That's what I'm doing.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I was gonna just try to get the widow. That's not happening. She ran away.
Hope I lost my shield. So now you're all screwed. I mean, unless we have a godlike Junker active kicking ass.
Oh Jesus, dude. Are soldiers killing everything?
Is one of them throwing?
Is one of who throwing?
I think one of the enemy team.
I do not throw. That is my least favorite thing to do.
I don't think he's throwing, considering the fact that he's a freaking gold emblem, gold portrait Widowmaker. It would honestly
Wow, dude. I am not a Widowmaker. I resent that very much.
Wait, you're gold?
I am. What do you mean?
I didn't know that.
What is the question here?
Your gold portrait is
like gold is in the rank or the portrait?
Portrait.
Oh, dude, you've seen how many accounts I have. I would definitely be gold border.
Fair point.
Just adding this account to my main would make me gold border. And really, if you think about it, alright, because I have this one, I'm a DPS Stanley account, also has, is also prestige one, so that's already 4 stars right there. So that's like... some stars. I'm too lazy to do the math.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
A warrior's greatest weapon.
This is one game? Holy fuck, this feels like forever.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the time. All I know is it started around like, I think 11 my time.
Well, we've been here for like
An hour or so.
over 8 minutes.
Which is like 10 to 15 minutes if we're being honest.
Objective A.
I like it, because you get like, what is it, like 30 seconds to assemble your hero. Plus the, like, what is it, like, minute to set up?
Yeah. Looks like they have I might need to go Winston for this. See with the Symmetra.
Nah, just say Ryan for fun.
Alright.
But
The reason why I say that is because nobody's just dealing with the turrets that are on.
I mean, we hadn't quite made it in yet.
Yeah. Well, our Diva did, but she just kind of just like thought that was gonna work. Alright, and 3, 2,
I think
1.
our Sombra dealt with the turrets.
Okay, I got
the
the
TP up part.
Okay, the Mercy's dead.
Fuck that Junkrat's one.
Okay, that's a solid thing for me. Only time I'll
Holy
ever
fuck,
carry.
dude. I should play Lucio more often.
Oh, you. Oh, no, you died. I killed you. Dang it, I thought I. Nice.
Get ready for a shot.
Watch out, dude.
They're not as young as they used to be.
Party on the objective. Who's in?
Oh, dude. We have other people. I thought it was one big winning that Junkrat. I was all proud of myself.
The objective is mine. Join me if you will.
This will restore you.
Objective A captured.
I'm pretty sure she was trying to aim for me.
Don't worry, my friend.
Oh shit.
I am your shield.
Give me a second.
Oh, listen,
Fuck. Okay.
God, I'm being stunned by everything.
Shouldn't have dropped beat there. It's very, like, we'd already lost 2 there.
Yeah.
I didn't, like, we lost the other one while I was doing it.
Yeah. Reminds me, I wonder if my game is downloading. Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna play that game then.
What game?
I'm currently downloading Yakuza 6 as we speak. It was a bit of an annoyance to try to like download it before, because like since this game, the problem of not playing for about a month online is the amount of updates I have to do.
Yeah. Let's get everybody healed up here and I can drop. Alright, we gotta pick Mingo in. That works too.
Surrender to my will.
There.
See, you gotta lose some games to win some.
Or in this case, lose half of my games and win the other half.
Play of the game.
Wait, what? What the hell did I do? Was it this one, really?
Speed boost.
Double
Not even that good.
Yes. It's okay. Bueno. So. Bueno. Alright. Last two placements, right?
Alright. Let's see. Oh wait, I have a golden gun now. I can get a golden gun now. Forgot about that.
Nice.
I'll just get Brigitte. Might as well always make it official and just make her part of the official team of mine. There, I got her. I got her golden gun.
Nice. Dude, I'm like 700 points away from getting another gold.
Yeah.
Like, well, another golden gun, and then I think I'm in like, I want to say I'm like 800 points on my other account, so getting another golden gun. I'm going to have all of the golden guns by the time this is over.
At least until this game,
Not really,
until
by
this
the time
game
this is
dies
over.
down and ends up being rebooted into Overwatch 2.
Don't think that's going to happen.
It's a Blizzard game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, look. Here's my glorious golden hammer, whatever the hell this thing is called.
And we'll get through this just fine.
It's a flail. It's a
hell are
rocket
you?
flail. Don't worry about it.
You just disappeared. You're completely gone. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm not even in the game. I don't know what you're talking about.
I could see your frickin' mark.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away?
No, you can.
Alright, I'm giving
Can't
it
see
to
me.
Mercy.
Armoring you up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
That feels
Capture
good.
objective A.
Håll lite skydd.
Fuck, there's a turret! Mercy! Help!
Mine.
She went battle Mercy to get the turret.
This is not the end.
Why is this 360p? All I see is blocks. It look like Minecraft.
Simple. I don't have good. Right now, it's called having bad Wi-Fi. And the only way to make sure that you guys can watch the stream is at 360p. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I feel so bad. I'm pretty sure the minute I got the golden gun is when the game just said, okay, you're gonna suck now.
Securing the objective.
Where the fuck is this turret?
I don't know.
I found it. It was behind point.
Heroes never die. That should be better.
Nice goal.
Dude, this brings back memories.
What do you mean memories?
I used to be
yeah,
a Pheromane
Oh
on this
yeah,
account.
like I remember those days. Like they was like the only thing you would play.
Objective A.
Because that was like the only DPS that I could play.
Nice gold. Oh, thank you very much, Looter. I take great pride in this gold.
Oh, look at it. Dude, I'm destroying the team right now.
I've got you, Brigitte.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude, I tried. I tried. Did you see that move? That was for you.
I saw that. Oh my god, what a dick. What a
Practice makes
freaking
perfect.
dick.
Not to mention some bumps and bruises.
He couldn't handle losing to a girl, so he just had to ult.
Shield's taking damage.
Real grill? Where the hell did this Junkrat go? He just disappeared.
I don't know, I just got hit with
I
his
see him.
grenade.
Holy shit, dude! I want to play Pharaoh more often. This is fun.
Oh god, I'm dead. Oh god. What? I call.
Holy shit, dude!
Moving out. Keep it coming.
Okay, so this shield of hers does not work against Earth Shatters.
Has reached the checkpoint.
That's not right.
Yeah, I
Should
had
work against Earth Shatter.
That's weird then, because I had my shield up and he used his Earth Shatter, but it just hit me.
Time to raise my APM.
Keep it coming.
Okay, I got Diva.
Your best is not.
Fuck, Zen's low.
Follow the queen. Taking care.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I got both their tanks on me. On the left side.
Thank you. That feels good.
Alright.
Payload is approaching its destination.
Hold up, I got you.
Rally to me! That's how you do. Fixing you up. Let's get you back out there.
Holy shit, dude. Dude, their tracer's low. 20 player kill streak, my dude.
Only 7 elims, but that's fine. I was doing at least some decent work as
3,
Brigitte.
0. Switching sides.
Honestly surprised to say the least.
Prepare your defenses.
If I keep this up, I could be at least a decent Brigitte player.
100 subs 2 viewer.
I would play.
It's called having a lot of inactive subs and less power. And also the fact that at least a good majority of the people, a good bit of subs I have, I don't even know. All I know is it'll probably be the most viewed stream in a while.
I just I want to give you fair warning for only 1v1. Is I have a bit of practice fighting other hunters because I have gotten into quite a few situations where it's like
story time video.
like sometimes you know it's like I'll go to Nightmare of Menses and I'll ring Sinister Bell, so you know I can 1v1 people, and then sometimes I get forced into a 1v1 because the maiden is there and I don't know where she's at.
Yeah, to answer your question, and I don't really think so. Maybe one day, but not now. Well, I'm not sure if I should stream the 1v1.
Hello.
Well, I mean, it give the viewers at least something to watch as.
1. Attackers incoming.
Not to mention probably give them a chance to just freaking roast me after losing to you.
Yeah, stream it.
Alright then, I'll stream it.
Behind you. Hello there.
Oh great, you guys are screwed.
Enemies
Giving
re-engaging.
you a little extra.
Time to raise my
Shield
APM.
holding.
The man on the right side.
Let's do this.
Taking heavy fire.
PvP is fun. Can't you just tell stories on stream?
Stories, I haven't really had any really good stories recently.
That should be better.
I can at least tell maybe one story that I have, but I don't really feel like it's pretty, but I really don't feel like it's a good story.
Take some armor. Keep it coming. I've got you covered.
Thank you. This will protect us.
If we can get the diva out of mech, I can ult.
Good as new. 动手，不许走。Behind you. Heroes never die.
Share some school
Oh,
stories.
dude, that's our Bastion.
Alright.
Just forgot we had one there for a
Maybe
minute.
fighting stories or a girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah.
This will protect us.
Keep it coming. You might want to keep your distance.
Holy shit, dude.
Take some armor.
You have my
Let's
thanks.
see. Any fighting stories? Yeah, I haven't really had them, but I really haven't. I'm not really one to actually be fight. Like the only time I've ever
I said
really.
girlfriend in school.
No, I've never had a girlfriend in school. In terms of fighting, the only time I've ever really fought was back in somewhere between 4th and 5th grade. I was a very, unlike most kids my age, I was pretty big,
My barrier's about
but I was never really a bully. Well, I mean, I was never a bully. But sometimes because I was big, I would end up hurting the kids by accident. And so one day, a group of kids thought it was cool to be. They thought it would be cool to just start, making fun of me and all that. And then another group of, one kid was trying to bully me and all that. And then a couple of his friends were just like, hey, maybe go show him a lesson and all that. And so I was like, so basically I just ended up beating up the kid pretty easily. And what ended up happening after was that I got called into the principal's office. I ended up staying there most of the day, and my dad ended up getting called. And the thing ended up being like the first instance of me never trusting people. The fact I told them my story about these kids telling me that I should do it.
Oh, fuck.
And those kids were then trying to put the blame, saying that I was bullying him from the beginning, saying that I was that kid and all. And the fact of the matter is, the principal, thankfully, he kind of already knew who I was, so for him, he didn't believe what they were saying. So yeah, and then I didn't get suspended. I didn't get in trouble or any of that stuff. I mostly had to apologize to the kid. But the fact is, his mother, however, was a different story. Because the fact is, in my school, people judged my dad and I, because the fact is, in that time, there was such a stereotype the stereotype where Hispanics were taught to fight, just so they can look cool. And so most, at least one or two people in the staff thought that my dad was teaching me how to fight, and they thought I was actually finally showing my true colors.
Excellent.
And what else? So the mother of the kid, she wanted me expelled, saying I was an idiot, saying I was a bad kid. She also tried to convince the principal that I was a demented criminal that should be in juvie. And the principal.
What?
Yeah, that's how it is. And then the principal then did something completely different. He ended up showing the mother my grades and compared to her son's grades. While I was a pretty smart kid, her son got all F. He never did his homework. He never did any of that shit. And the fact is, she was extremely pissed off at my principal, trying to say a bunch of stuff. And the only thing I remember is that she ended up hiring, no, it was like one of the staff, I think, either it was either her or one of the staff hired somebody to be basically following me and my dad around without us noticing. And
So
seeing,
like a PI.
yeah, PI, to see if we were actually, to see if,
Man, the principal is smart.
yeah, it's just because my principal knew me and my dad personally. He was like a close friend. He helped me and my dad out a lot.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch to accounts.
Yeah, alright then. So what else? To explain even further, so the fact is the guy just mostly saw him, because the thing about me and my dad is that we never did anything really bad. We most of our days when I was a kid were just going to McDonald's to eat, because the fact is, the thing about my dad and I is that we're pretty much known, one way or another, we always end up somehow becoming well known among people.
What account?
He's switching to Judge's account. Yeah. So to continue on, the PI never found anything
For the
bad.
Bloodburn 1v1.
Yeah, we're gonna do Bloodborne 1v1. Yeah. So the PI never found anything bad. It was just my dad and I just going to the library, going to McDonald's, going to just do a bunch of random father-son stuff. And the fact is the school staff, I think it was the secretary that handles the principal's work sometimes when he was done. She ended up apologizing to my dad because she was convinced that my dad was a bully and my dad was trying to teach me how to fight. And she kind of had to, she acknowledged that it was not true. And that was like one of the first times that I've had that kind of situation happen to me. The other time I can always explain is that when I was in high school, like right before I was about to graduate, I was told, like, it was around the time when we were taking our graduation photos, and my principal at the end of my high school said, okay, take a separate group of graduation photos without ERIK, because the thing is we don't know if you're gonna graduate or not. I'm just like, wait, why do you say that? Like, why do you expect me to not graduate? And they were trying to, like, there was like a weird thing that was going on, and the secretary of that school legitimately was convinced that I was lying about my grades, that I never studied in high school, and that I should repeat from like 9th grade, I think. All I remember was that my mom knew some people in the Ministry of Education, and thanks to them, they did find evidence of me studying. They did find evidence of me being an honor roll student. And all I can say is that secretary who tried to have me either expelled, I don't know if it was expelled, had me try to drop down a couple grades or whatever. She legitimately got humiliated, basically, because she was convinced of something, and then turned out even the principal was starting to believe her. Though at that point, she then changed her mind after seeing how I was. Just like part of my story is mostly involved around me, about people tending to misjudge me for some idiotic reason.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's odd to say the least. Like I legitimately, like, I don't know. I think one of the things I always find weird about my life, looking back, is that a lot of people tend to wonder just like, what exactly is it about me
You have good stories.
I wouldn't say good stories. It's just more the fact that these are just memorable stories in my life. I just tend to wonder, just like, there's a lot of people that I've known who tend to misjudge me, or at least tend to just think poorly of me just because it's something that other people do. Because if I'm also going to be completely honest, I have a lot of family who legitimately hate me for some really, really stupid reason. Because I used to remember when my aunts would ask me ask my parents, why is there such a quiet kid? Why does he only talk about this and this and this? Meanwhile, their kid was a womanizer.
Okay, go to Bloodburn.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Bloodborne then. It was really honestly bad. Alright, then I'm gonna switch to Bloodborne then. I'll be right back.